Clown Art returns to the big screens. Filming has been completed on the thrash horror 3. Director and screenwriter Damien Leone, creator of the franchise, has helmed this project as well as the previous two. The role of Art is played by David Howard Thornton. The news came to light after filming began earlier this year, meaning horror slasher fans can look forward to the return of the enigmatic killer clown who remained a mystery in previous installments. Inspired by a scene of a clown taunting a woman on a bus, Art the Clown may be uncomfortable when first encountered, but he becomes increasingly menacing as the conflict progresses. The events of Horrible 3 will unfold on the night before Christmas. The action will once again take place in the fictional Miles County, New York State. Art will go on the hunt for locals on the eve of the holiday. According to the synopsis, many of his victims will be taken by surprise while they are asleep. Art the Clown intends to disturb the peace of Miles County civilians on Christmas Eve. While the exact plot details of Horrible 3 remain in question, it is known that Art will be coming home for the vacations this time around. Franchise creator Leone has long envisioned a sequel. Once I realized it was part 2, it was clear to me that there was going to be at least a trilogy, and I've been working on that since the completion of part 2, he previously revealed. If you're a fan of the franchise and prefer to avoid gory scenes, then perhaps Horrible 3 isn't for you. Leone promises that this movie will feature some of the creepiest scenes in the franchise's history. I can tell you that we just shot one of the most insanely creepy scenes of the Horrible franchise, and you wouldn't believe who couldn't handle it on set. The backgrounds were pretty funny. Looking forward to seeing it. Sienna Shaw and her younger brother Jonathan from Part 2 will return in Horrifying 3. Also back in active participation will be Victoria Hayes, who played in the first two films. Damien Leone emphasized that the budget of the third film exceeds that of the second. While working on the project, he drew inspiration from John Carpenter's horror films. The first, Terrifying, shot on a budget of $35,000, collected at the box office $416,000. The second part was even more successful, earning $15 million with a budget of $250,000. Fans of thrash horror films appreciated the movies for their irreconcilable style and original horrors, as well as for the charismatic character Art.